Mars is the fourth planet and the furthest terrestrial planet from the Sun. The reddish color of its surface is due to finely grained iron. 3. Oxide dust in the soil, giving it the nickname the Red Planet. There is a sharp contrast between the two Martian hemispheres. The northern hemisphere is on average flatter and smoother than the southern hemisphere. The planet's two poles are covered by water and carbon dioxide ice caps. Surrounding the Martian surface is a dynamic thin atmosphere. 1% of Earth's surface pressure, made primarily of carbon dioxide. Mars has two irregularly shaped natural satellites, Phobos and Deimos. Mars has a mean radius of 3,389.5 kilometers. 2,106 miles. The second smallest among planets in the Solar System. The gravity on its surface is about 3.72 meters per second to 12.2 feet per second to, which is 38% of Earth's. The temperature on the Martian surface usually ranges from -110 degrees Celsius, -166 degrees Fahrenheit, to 35 degrees Celsius, 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Geologically, Mars is fairly active, with dust devils sweeping the landscape and Marsquakes trembling in the ground. A Martian analog to earthquakes. The surface of Mars also hosts the highest mountain, Olympus Mons, and one of the largest canyons in the Solar System, Valles Marineris. Days and seasons on Mars are comparable to those of Earth, with a day length of 24.5 hours, a year length of 1.88 Earth years, and an axial tilt only slightly greater than Earth's. Like the other planets, Mars was formed 4.5 billion years ago. The internal structure of Mars is thought to be composed of an outer crust, a mantle made of silicates, and an inner liquid core. During the Noachian period from about 4.1 to 3.7 billion years ago, Mars' surface was marked by meteor impacts, valley formation, erosion, and the possible presence of water oceans. The Hesperian period from 3.7 to 3.2 to 2 billion years ago was dominated by widespread volcanic activity and flooding that carved immense outflow channels. The Amazonian period, which continues today, was marked by the wind's influence on geological processes. It is not yet known whether life has ever existed on Mars. Mars is among the brightest objects in Earth's sky, with considerable cultural significance. The name Mars is that of the Roman god of war. Quote, its high contrast albedo features make it an attractive target for viewing with a telescope. Since the late 20th century, Mars has been explored by uncrewed spacecraft and rovers, with the first flyby by the Mariner 4 probe in 1965, the first Mars orbiter by the Mars 2 probe in 1971, and the first landing by the Viking 1 in 1976. As of 2023, there are at least 11 active probes orbiting Mars or at the Martian surface. Currently, Mars is an attractive target for the first future interplanetary human missions.